Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll start on the ground with Shipley. Looking for a seam. Finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. The 24-yard line. First carry for Najee Harris. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over first and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And that's good for a game. Of 6, and it's second down.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And Wilson with it, complete. And they're getting all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
That's good for an Eagles. 63, 73, 73, 73.
Hurts. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week 1. Guys still have to practice. They still have to training, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
180, 180.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Rolling to his right. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
He's got it. A gain of 7 that time, second goal. And with his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running that angle route there and catching the ball.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 7-7, our score after 1. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now this time he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
Miami, first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
73. Yeti.
They go play action with Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Over the dime work on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for Philly. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Steps away. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Najee Harris taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time, so haven't been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Love looking to throw it. We'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he'll be taken down across the 50 and the 45 in enemy territory. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Here we go.
Love now. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Black Ultra. Here we go.
Now Love. Open man is the rookie from Auburn. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First down.
Six. Mega. Here we go. That black punch.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Set. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Ready. Set.
Play action this time with Love. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden from 3 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. McManus now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Najee Harris already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Green, 45, white. Blaster, 6, red, cycle. Hut.
Throwing, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Black, red.
Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Red, yellow.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First down, Green Bay.
Black shot. Set, ready. Room 32. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. Defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Field, black. Ready, set.
To the air again, Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Red, 38. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Call that a very very strong gain of 24. If you're a fan of offensive football, this game has suited you well. Both offenses continuing to move the ball with relative ease.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of defensive football, you're not having so much fun watching this one. And these coordinators, they've got to be scrambling to figure out a way to counter so far. It may just come down to which one of these defenses can make one stop that could change the course of this game.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Off the play fake, Love. They'll roll him out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring them second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. Now he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Red, sight, red, yellow, 6, red, green, jack,
looking to throw. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. McManus's point after is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Hurts. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14.
That's another Eagles.
Hurts sets up to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing is Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown from 13 yards out. And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the throw left side is complete on a diving effort. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Back to throw now on first down. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be second down. Love from the gun. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Again, it's Love. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They go play action with Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end got it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 32.
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Setting up the screen, Harris. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. It's a 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
That's good for Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw again. That one complete out to Dotson. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First and 10.
On to sneak, it's Hurts. And he's in for an Eagles Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back. End zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on deep.
And guys, man, complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 27. And they'll begin by running the option. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 149 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
At the 6-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Devontae Smith, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will add to their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Packers 35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Love from the gun on third down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a third down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And a fake will work. He's going to have a first down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
No touchdown. No.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. Second down coming up. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Good. Hey, let's go. Trim.
On play action, they'll throw. This pass caught, it's Woods. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown.
Great.
Harris is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And how nice is it to have a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield when you get down near the goal line? He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here's 1st and 10. Love. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Watson making the catch. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Now Love. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here it is. 4th and inches.
Come on, set.
Love looking to throw it. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Drill, 52, slide 2. Ready.
Here's Love. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. Yellow, 27.
Now Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
Here's 1st and goal.
Right, red, cycle. Black shot, ready.
Here's Love. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
McManus's point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
29.
So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for Philadelphia, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they go